Hey guys, welcome. Week 2, talking about spiritual disciplines. I want to start by getting something off my chest. I want to confess something to you guys. Over the past year, through 2020 and into 2021 here, I feel like I've been mentally and emotionally drained. It's led me to be disengaged, I think from you guys. Maybe you've felt this way yourself. I know 2020 has been a roller coaster in a lot of ways for a lot of people. But I have felt, and I need to confess to you guys, that I've been disengaged from time to time. And I want to just recommit to you guys. I want to express to you that I'm committed, that I want to walk through life with you. Whatever the rest of this school year may hold, whatever's going to happen in the coming months, good and bad, myself, I know other leaders, we're here to walk through these things with you. But speaking for myself, I want to walk through with you. Today we're talking about a spiritual discipline of confession. Now, that may not be a normal spiritual discipline to talk about, but as I just demonstrated, confession is valuable. And thank you guys for hearing that. I know you don't have a choice, being this is a video, but confession is important. Maybe you know of the Catholic Church and their practice of confession, how often they do it. I think there's something valuable we can learn about the frequency that the Catholic Church does confess their sins. I think that's something we could embrace. And in James chapter 5, in the New Testament here, it says to confess our sins in relation to healing. There's this idea of being healed, but we must confess our sins in that way. Confess to elders, confess to those trustworthy in the faith around you. The idea of confession is so valuable. To take what is in the dark and put it into the light. Take the power from it by putting it in the light, allowing Jesus to have control over it. We can look in the Old Testament, we see in the Mosaic Law, the Old Testament law, that the Israelites were told to confess their sins before unintended damage or consequences were to happen to everyone. Throughout the Old and the New Testaments, confession is seen as something that is vital to the life of a believer. And one thing a friend of mine once told me was, confess large, sin small. And that stuck with me. And what that means is confess often, sin less. The more we shine the light on our sin, the more we take what's in the darkness, we bring it in the light, the more we share with others, be vulnerable and allow them to speak into our life, to know what is really going on, the less room there is for sin in our life. The less room there is for sin to have power in our life. By frequent confession, we bring healing, restoration. Our sins are already dealt with by Jesus. They are covered by Him. But when we confess frequently, we are able to live in the freedom that Jesus provides. We're able to pursue a healthy life, living in health. Shining light on our sins removes power from the darkness. It allows us to live in freedom. It allows us to pursue healthy living. And that's why we need to practice confession. And we're going to give that opportunity here today in your group. But confession requires vulnerability. We have to be open. We have to risk the awkward moment, something that's difficult to say or to vocalize. But that's okay. That's the beauty of confession. Taking what is in the dark that might be hard to say and putting it in the light. So today, I want us to dive into that. Bring something forward and allow the healing work of Jesus to begin. Thank you, guys.